Hey everyone, welcome back again, and we're doing another video. Who would have thought? Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about using plugins with Cpanel. I mean, you've seen them, we've gone through them, but what we're going to be doing now is we're going to go through a bunch of different plugins. We're going to be using the ConfigServer services. For those of you who don't know, this guy has created a bunch of services that plug directly into Cpanel. One of the most common ones is going to be the firewall one. This is like one of the most common, followed by the exploit scanner, which is a lot like mal-detect. They're about hand in hand, pretty much. Only difference is this one is paid, and the mail scanner is also probably like the third most common one out there for Cpanel. Is also paid, but we're going to go through each and every one of these real quick and how to install and use them. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about is going to use the Explorer one. This one basically gives you the ability to edit files directly from within WHM. The only downside about this is if someone has access to your WHM root account, they basically can access all the files through the whole root system, but honestly, if they got root, they probably have shell anyway, so it's just another way that basically allows you to modify the entire root directory, any of the files, and not to actually log into shell. So it's, if you want, you can get it, but we're just going to talk about it. So we're going to go ahead and just copy the link location here, and let's clean this up a little bit. CD. We're going to wget this guy. Then we're going to extract him. CSE. Then we'll just do an install. And boom, installed. Okay, so I'm going to pop back up. I'm going to go into Web Host Manager, hit up the plugins. And what do you know? There it is, loaded. As you can see, it's got the warning. Basically what it's saying is you're running as root. You're under the main directory, as you can tell. We've got sbin, we've got systemp. I mean, we're right up there. So what it's basically saying is if you delete something, you do something, you're basically really in trouble. So if you don't have like a backup, a complete image of your entire server, you're really in trouble. So you gotta really be cautious about what you do here. So be very cautious about delete. I mean, it's basically like if you're running, in shell anyway. You don't want to make sure. But anyway, so pretty much what you can do is you can browse. Let's pick a different directory. If we don't have any websites on this server, let's go into. Let's just go into scripts real quick. So here we go. We've got all the Cpanel scripts and everything here. Let's see if we can get one of these open just to go through. What's this? No. See if we can find one that we could actually edit. Here we go. Here we go. So as you can see, you can edit any of the files. You can modify them and then just click save. So this is actually a very handy tool if you're like on the go. You may not have SSH access. You might only have, the internet. So this just gives you another way to access net files. So, if you want to get into, editing the files, the file system, do stuff like as root, and maybe not so well with shell commands using SSH or bash or anything like that, you can just go and download the entire GUI. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's actually really nice. It's got the ability to search, create a new directory. You can change directory. You also got your virtual console. This is also very nice. Let's just launch the command. There we go. We've got ls. It's not the best thing to using a direct SSH connection, but if you don't have the ability to do it, it's not a bad thing. So alright, so yeah, I mean, it's a simple tool, but it's not a bad one, so we're just throwing that out there. Alright, so that's going to conclude this episode of using that application plugin. Stay tuned, we got a lot more coming up.